Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Coders Arcade. Today we have an exciting topic to explore, which is program manager versus project manager. Okay, many of you might be wondering what is the difference? Well, that's exactly what we are going to uncover in this video today. Okay, so before starting this video, I would like to request all of you to please like and share our content because it really helps us and motivates us to create more content for you. And if you really like the content that we bring to you, please don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel as well. Okay, thank you for supporting us, and I hope you will be supporting us in future as well. So, to kick things off, let's define the roles. Okay, let's start with the project manager. A project manager is responsible for planning, executing, and closing individual projects. Okay, they focus on delivering specific outcomes, managing the resources, and ensuring that that individual project meets its objectives, such as the time, budget, and scope. Okay, fine. So you can sum up like this. These are the responsibilities of a project manager: formulating the plan, executing the plan, monitoring and reporting of that particular plan, and finalizing the project. Okay, so the project manager will be working and focusing on an individual project. Is that clear? Okay, now on the other hand, if you talk about a program manager, the program manager actually oversees a group of related projects. Okay, just like the project manager will deal with an individual project, a program manager will actually oversee a group of related projects and initiatives. Often he will have the goal of achieving strategic objectives for the entire organization. Okay, a project manager is responsible for aligning different projects, managing interdependencies of all those individual projects, and ensuring that the collective effort serves the organization's goal. Okay, just like one project manager will be handling one individual project, there can be multiple projects under a program manager. Is that clear? You can also see that we have the responsibilities of the program manager. Just like we saw the responsibilities of the project manager, let's see the responsibilities of the program manager as well. Okay, so you can see here we have planning and initiation of projects within programs. Okay, overall management of marketing, communication, and quality assurance of the program, specifying the guidelines, establishing methods and priorities, evaluating projects and programs, processing results, and also because he or she will be heading lots of individual projects together, so he has to report every detail to the stakeholders, right? That is this part, reporting to stakeholders. And also individual project managers will be trained by the program manager. Okay, so you can see training and guidance of employees in projects and programs. So this is the responsibilities that the program manager has to handle. Okay, is that clear? Now that we know about the responsibilities of both the program manager and the project manager, let's delve into the key differences between these two roles. Okay, so first let's focus on the discussion points one by one. Okay, scope. So the scope of the project manager is within a single project. Okay, but the program manager deals with a broader scope, and he or she will be dealing with multiple projects. Just the name suggests us, guys. Project manager will be dealing with an individual project. Program manager has to deal with multiple projects at the same time. Okay, and talk about the goals. Project managers focus on delivering the individual project's objectives. Okay, but the program managers focus on aligning all the individual projects to meet the strategic goals of the entire organization. Is that clear? Now let's go to the next one. So time frame. Because the project manager will be dealing with the individual project, they have a shorter term perspective. Okay, but think of a program manager. He or she will be actually handling multiple projects, right? So he or she has a longer term perspective. Often it can span to several years because it can take time to complete all the projects and finally give the entire report. Clear? And talking about the complexity, project manager will handle the complexity coming from the individual projects. Okay, whatever complexities arise from an individual project, the project manager will look into it. Fine. But in case of the program manager, there are lots of dependencies that can come from individual projects. Maybe one project is dependent on another. In that case, also, the program manager has to tackle all the interdependencies, and he or she has to see that it is functioning properly. Okay, got it? Is that clear? Now let's go to the next one. Let's see the skills of the project manager. So, as you can see here, we have strong organizational and time management skills. Obviously, that is very important. And then excellent communication and stakeholder management. And finally, because the project manager will be given a certain budget, and in that budget only, he or she has to finish the project. Yes. So, these are the skills required for a project manager. Next, let's go to the program manager. Okay. And let's see the skills. If you see here, we have strategic thinking and vision, because if you don't have a proper strategy, you cannot become a program manager, because individual project heads have to be controlled and aligned together. Okay, controlled in the sense they have to be monitored so that everything is going on in sync. Synchronization between individual projects is very important so that the goal of the program manager is achieved and he can achieve the strategic goals of the organization. Clear? And they should be good leadership skills also, because if you are not a good leader, you cannot be a program manager. You cannot lead the individual teams, they will not listen to you. Is that clear? And obviously there is very much risk management, because he or she has to be very risk calculative. If it is not there in his or her gene, then he will not be able to handle all the individual projects. Is that clear? So these are the skills of a program manager. Now then, let's take a simple example now, a real life scenario. Let's say, suppose a project manager has to construct a new building. So he or she will be having the role limited to that project only. That means the labors, the construction work, etc., etc., the budget, the time, everything has to be taken care of by the project manager. Okay, but it will be limited to that individual project only, right? So he or she will have to think about the time, the budget, and the specified features. What are the features of the building, etc., etc. Similarly, if you talk about a scenario for a program manager, there can be lots of construction projects that are running in various cities for the same company. Got it? So that program manager will have the task very sorted out. Like he or she has to collaborate with all the individual project managers who are actually handling the construction of all the individual buildings in all the cities. Clear? And suppose it is actually related to the infrastructure of the company, so they are building multiple buildings in many cities. Okay, so the program manager actually has to interact with all the individual construction project managers so that they are in sync and that there is a proper strategic planning in order to achieve the goal at the end of the stipulated time given. Clear? So these are the things or the goals that the program manager has to think about. The work at individual project should be in sync so that they finish in a particular time. There should be a very good strategic planning, and there should be good coordination among all the individual projects. Right? Now I hope you have understood the complexity. Clear? So to conclude, we can say that both project managers and program managers play crucial roles in the success of an organization. While the project managers focus on the finer details of individual projects, program managers have a broader perspective, aligning multiple projects with the organization's strategic goals. Okay, so just remember this in your mind. Project manager will be handling an individual project, program manager will be leading multiple project managers. Is that clear? Understood that? So I hope this video has clarified the differences between the two roles. Whether you are considering a career in project management or program management, understanding these distinctions will help you to make the right choice. So thank you for joining us today on Coders Arcade. If you find this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, if you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, please leave a comment below. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.